Did you know that 33% of hiring managers decide whether to hire someone within the first 90 seconds of an interview? Yes, first impressions do matter. Job interviews are more than just a formal conversation. They are the gateway to landing that dream job you've been eyeing. Imagine it as an open door, a golden opportunity to step into a new phase of your career. I would recommend to watch my videos Ace the Interview, Common Questions and Answers, Mastering Your Job Interviews, and Stress Interviews. But remember, this door won't swing open on its own. A successful job interview doesn't just happen. It's a result of thorough preparation. It's about understanding the role, researching the company, and articulating how your skills, abilities, and experience align with what the company needs. A job interview is also a platform to showcase your communication skills, problem-solving abilities, and your aptitude to fit into the company's culture. It's more than just ticking off boxes on a job description. Remember, a job interview is a chance to sell your skills and abilities. It's your opportunity to show that you're the best person for the job. Now, let's dive into the do's of job interviews. These are the things you should always do to make a positive impression. First and foremost, do your homework. It's crucial to research the company you're interviewing with. This goes beyond just browsing through their website. Look into their mission, values, and culture. Understand their products or services, and get a grasp on the industry they operate in. This research will not only give you a better understanding of what the company does, but also help you tailor your answers to show how you can contribute to their goals. It demonstrates your interest and initiative, showing that you're not just looking for any job, but this job. Next, dress appropriately. While it's true that many workplaces have shifted towards a more casual dress code, I strongly recommend you to watch my video, Dress for Success **. It's always better to err on the side of dressing more formally for an interview. Remember, you're not dressing for an ordinary day at the office, but to make a good first impression. However, your attire should also be industry appropriate. For instance, if you're interviewing at a tech startup, a suit might be overkill. In contrast, if it's a law firm, a suit would be expected. When in doubt, it's always better to be overdressed than underdressed. Thirdly, make it a point to arrive early. Aim to be there at least 10 to 15 minutes before your scheduled interview time. This gives you a chance to calm your nerves, gather your thoughts, and perhaps even observe the office dynamics. Remember, punctuality speaks volumes about your professionalism and respect for other people's time. Moving on, it's essential to show enthusiasm during the interview. This doesn't mean you have to be overly animated or bubbly. Instead, show genuine interest in the role and the company. Your passion should be evident in your tone of voice, your body language, and the way you answer questions. Express your eagerness to contribute to the team and the company. Finally, don't be afraid to ask insightful questions. This shows that you're actively engaged in the conversation and interested in the role. It's also an opportunity for you to assess whether the company is the right fit for you. You could ask about the team you'll be working with, the challenges of the role, or the company's plans for the future. However, avoid asking questions that you could easily find answers to online. This might give the impression that you didn't prepare adequately. These do's will help you stand out from other candidates and increase your chances of getting the job. Equally important are the don'ts of job interviews. These are the things you should avoid to prevent creating a negative impression. Now let's delve into some of the most common pitfalls. First and foremost, don't be late. This might seem like an obvious one, but you'd be surprised how many people overlook it. Nothing screams unreliable louder than a candidate who can't manage their time well enough to arrive punctually for a job interview. It's not just about being on time either. It's about showing respect. Your potential employer has set aside valuable time to meet with you, so show them you appreciate it. Next, avoid speaking negatively about your previous employers. No matter how justified you feel in your complaints, a job interview is not the place to air them. This kind of negativity can lead interviewers to question your attitude and professionalism. Instead, focus on the positives from your past experiences and what you've learned from them. Another common pitfall is lying or exaggerating about your skills. It can be tempting to embellish your abilities to make yourself seem like the perfect fit for the job. But remember, honesty is always the best policy. If you're caught lying, not only will you lose the job opportunity, but you could also damage your professional reputation. Instead, talk about your actual skills and how you plan to develop them further. Finally, don't forget to follow up after the interview. This might seem like a small detail, but it can make a big difference. A simple thank you note can show your potential employer that you're serious about the job and appreciate the opportunity to interview. It also gives you one last chance to make a positive impression. To sum up, don't be late, avoid negativity, be honest about your skills, and don't forget to follow up. It's easy to focus solely on the do's of job interviews, but these don'ts are just as crucial. They're the subtle mistakes that can undermine all your hard work and preparation. So remember to take note of them and avoid them at all costs. It's also important to remember that every job interview is different, and there's no one-size-fits-all approach. These don'ts are general guidelines, and there might be exceptions depending on the job or the company. That's why it's so important to do your research and prepare thoroughly for each interview. Remember, a job interview is not just about proving that you have the skills for the job, it's also about showing that you're a good fit for the company and the team. By avoiding these common pitfalls, you can show your potential employer that you're professional, respectful, and serious about the job. Avoiding these don'ts will help you maintain professionalism and show that you are a serious candidate. So go out there, ace that interview, and land your dream job. Good luck! Now, what about the interview questions? What are the common ones you should be prepared for? As you step into the interview room, there are a few questions that almost always make their way into the conversation. Let's dive into 4 of them. First up, the classic. Tell me about yourself. This isn't the time to start from your childhood. Instead, concentrate on your professional journey. Give a concise summary of your career path, your skills, and what you've achieved so far. Remember to highlight experiences that are relevant to the job you're applying for. Second on the list, why do you want to work here? This question is a test of your knowledge about the company and the role. It's your chance to show that you've done your research and that you're genuinely interested in being a part of their team. Talk about how the company's mission aligns with your personal goals and how you believe you can contribute to their success. Next up, what are your strengths and weaknesses? For your strengths, focus on skills that are directly related to the job. As for weaknesses, it's important to be honest but strategic. Choose a weakness that you've been actively working on improving. This shows self-awareness and a desire for continuous learning. Lastly, where do you see yourself in 5 years? This question is all about your career goals. The interviewer wants to know if you're looking at this job as a stepping stone or if you plan to grow with the company. It's okay to have ambitious goals, but remember to align them with the potential growth and opportunities within the company. Each of these questions provides an opportunity for you to showcase your skills, experiences, and passion. Remember, the key to answering any interview question is preparation. Understand the question, plan your response, and practice it until you can deliver it naturally. Being prepared for these questions will help you answer confidently and show that you are well prepared. To wrap up, remember that a successful job interview requires preparation and professionalism. It's all about knowing your strengths and how to present them, understanding the job requirements, and fitting your skills to those requirements. Reflect on the do's we discussed. Dress appropriately, arrive early, be well prepared, and give specific examples. Equally important are the don'ts. Avoid negativity, don't lie, and never be unprepared. These simple yet impactful tips can make a world of difference in how you are perceived by potential employers. We also delved into common interview questions, a crucial part of any job interview. Remember, your answers should align with the job you're applying for, showcasing your skills, experience, and why you would be a great fit for the team. And remember, each interview is a learning experience, so even if you don't get the job, don't be disheartened. Keep trying, keep learning, and your dream job will be within your reach. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the bell icon to watch more videos like this.